Popovich hounding Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down.
Trying to save it and does. And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from three, will dip inside and lay it in.
Especially adjusted to a new team. Here's Boston. Fakes the jumper, rumbles inside, and drops it in.
The fans are scared last night when she fell down on a fast break opportunity and a no contact play. But
Breanna Stewart, 4 NCAA championships at UConn. 4 times she was the MVP of the Final Four.
Go make for Clark on a 15-2 extended run from the end of the first quarter. Clark again.
Fever have 5 on 4. It's Clark way outside. Boston the rebound. Clark on the fake. Clark weaves inside and the reverse.
Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects. Phoenix doesn't have that right now as Clark comes up with the turnover. Clark working on Cunningham, gets inside. Clark gets it to go.
As Melissa Smith went to the line and did in fact complete the three-point play.
What do we have? 3 back behind the back?
Caitlin Clark, one of the rare times this season we've seen her get open. Dejanay Carrington just looking at.
Caitlin Clark is the type of player who changes the game the moment she steps on the floor. Her confidence, control, and creativity make every possession feel important. Defenders know they can't relax for even a second because she has the ability to turn any moment into a highlight. One of Caitlin Clark's biggest strengths is her shooting ability.
Eddie Burke has missed the 3 in the last 3 games. She had made 7 in a row over her last 2.
Connects.
Beautiful. Watch this.
Drives.
Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull. Got it. Taste out of their mouth from a difficult night against the Golden State Valkyries. Here's Caitlin Clark on the drive, sets up Boston, and she's got Indiana.
Clark, pull up 3, at 1.
Clark trying to shake free, get some space, did not take the 3, drives. Smith gets loose and lays it in.
Indiana, at least in the fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires.
Rim here, hesitation. You have to come out on her. It goes by. Her first 2.
For Minnesota early, Bridget Carlton gets rolling. She was a little bit quiet last night. 2 points for Carlton.
Wheeler in the game, getting Clark off the ball just a little bit here. We'll see if the Fever can free her up. Clark off the screen. Clark launches, hits a three.
What a pass. And Wallace.
That was what
made that team so good, you two? Outside. Clark trying to save it and does. And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from 3, will dip inside and lay it in.
She reads defenses with precision, adjusting to every rotation and recognizing mismatches instantly. When defenders trap her, she stays calm and finds the open man. When they play off her, she punishes them with sharp shooting or a quick drive. This ability to adapt in real time is what makes her so hard to stop. Caitlin also has an impressive handle, controlling the pace of the game effortlessly.
Ray works her way inside, and all sorts of defenders in the way for Indiana as Clark bounces ahead and Mitchell beats the pack back.
Break there to help. Nice pass back.
To get the app and catch these must-see matchups live. Oh, great fake from Boston, who lays it in. Side's going to trust her second-year pro. 5 fouls, just under 8 minutes to play. Clark finds some space and hits a 3.
Channel defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep 3.
That shot won't fall from Haley Jones. Indiana has a chance to take the lead. Melissa Smith, outlet pass, it's Clark.
Whether that means taking the shot herself or trusting a teammate to finish, leadership is also a huge part of her impact. Caitlin leads by example with confidence, energy, and competitiveness. Her presence lifts her teammates and sets the tone on the court. Caitlin Clark represents modern basketball at its best.
Look here at a career first.
Just step back, going right, I may add. It's usually step back, going left.
Caitlin had an opportunity to take the shot, instead drives in, and good job here after the travel. to turn her back and shoot.
But this is the intensity on defense that has started this run for Atlanta. The help side's got to be there.
How about the finish at the other end?
Davis hounding Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down.
But going right, she has such a great change of pace, and she's learned to play through the
They called it on Howard, her second. If anything, I thought maybe Kalani Brown might have been whistled for something.
Yeah, I didn't see that call at all. Caitlin Clark to chat with the Fever this morning with Clark and with Coach Sides. We asked them, what would you...
Caitlin Clark's court awareness separates her from many elite players. She understands spacing, timing, and movement at a high level. She knows where her teammates are and where they're going to be. That awareness allows her to control the offense and keep defenders guessing. Every pass has purpose, and every play is made with intention. Another key part of her game is composure.
Look here at a career first.
Just step back, going right, I may add. It's usually step back, going left.
Calling forward and gets it. Here's Hamby on the post. Against Samuelson, stripped away, picked up by Clark. Clark, the feet underneath, Finlay working against your rule. What a move there.
But this is the intensity on defense that has started this run for Atlanta. The help side's got to be there.
How about the finish at the other end?
Clark, another rebound, tosses ahead, Wheeler extra feed. Oh, that was...
Caitlin had an opportunity to take the shot, instead drives in, and good job here after the travel to turn her back and shoot.
Courtesy of Caitlin Clark's 13th assist, just reading the defense so well.
Dodd's going to trust her second-year pro. 5 fouls, just under 8 minutes to play. Clark finds some space and hits a three.
A guard is just a lot stronger than the other because of her experience and maturity.
Nice look from Clark, and Smith lays it home. So you have
Be their third. Caitlin Clark asks for the ball, and that's why.
Caitlin plays at her own pace and never looks rushed. Even in high-pressure situations, she stays calm and focused. She uses smart ball handling, changes of speed, and patience to create opportunities. In close games, she steps up with confidence and makes the right play when it matters most. Her leadership is also impossible to ignore.
Clear 8, shot clock down to 9. Here as Clark gets inside, the scoop shot falls.
Break there to help. Nice pass back.
And at least in the fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires, hits.
And that jumper looked like she's got her legs and her ankles just fine.
Girl cut by Kelsey Mitchell from 15 and 11.
Still loose on the floor. Mitchell's been really active defensively tonight.
What a pass. And Wallace. Some score power on the court. Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets...
Mitchell with 5 seconds left. Cross court Clark. Does Clark see the clock? Handoff Samuelson. Who buries a three?
Talking about with Caitlin Samuelson at the 4.
Clark bounce pass it, Smith again.
Caitlin Clark leads by example with her effort, intensity, and competitiveness. She lifts the energy of her team and sets the tone on both ends of the floor. Teammates trust her decisions, and fans trust her in the... If you enjoyed these amazing Caitlin Clark highlights, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another incredible moment. Stay tuned for more exciting basketball content coming your way.